sewing on our second pocket to the cardigan, and I have one done. And I did try on the cardigan first before I placed this pocket, just to see where my hand would naturally fall while wearing this, which I think is kind of important, so it makes sense. And I ended up doing it about 6 inches from the bottom, maybe it's 7 inches from the bottom. And then when I was placing the second pocket over here to make it even, I counted over. I've got 2 bumps next to the ribbing here where I want to keep that the same, and 4 bumps up from the ribbing on the bottom. So that's where that is going to sit. And then I wanted to show you how I'm stitching this bottom edge to kind of make it blend into the fabric below, because I don't want this bind off edge to show. If you just stitched it normally, this would kind of stick out, and I just don't really like how that looks. So in this one, you can see I kind of blended it in almost with what I'm calling a duplicate stitch. That seems to be working really well. So I'm just going to show you how I do that. And along the sides, it's pretty simple. I just kind of unroll that stockinette, and you can see the V's on the side. I just go up and down the V's from back to front. And I really secure that top corner so it doesn't pull away. And also, I really like to seam pockets or anything on a flat surface like a table. This seems to be a lot easier, because if I was doing this in my lap, these could end up really gappy or loose, and you don't want it to be hanging away from you while you're wearing it. I kind of stretch them out so I want it to be flat against the fabric behind it so it lays nicely while you're wearing it. But let me get this situated, and I'll show you my stitch that I'm doing to attach the pocket on the bottom side. I'm basically just going, don't go all the way through. You don't want to stitch the back to your front. I've done that before. You're just going to grab a stitch from below, and then you're going to grab a V from the pocket. And that honestly tucks that little edge under so you don't see your bind off edge. And then it kind of makes a duplicate V right here, which goes right into the fabric below, which is nice. So I'm gonna grab a stitch and go up and grab a V, and I work from right to left each time to keep it consistent. Grab a V, go down below and get a stitch, and grab a V, and just do that all the way across. I'm not pulling anything too tight. I want it to kind of match the stitches around it, so you don't want to yank on it and, you know, cinch it up. You want it to kind of all be a similar tension, and then just keep straightening as you go to make sure you're not getting off anywhere. Okay, still seaming this little pocket. I finished my bottom seam, I finished this side seam, and I'm just sewing up this edge on the side. So just wanted to show you how I do that. So I'm working with these V's on the side here, and then just stitching below. So this is just kind of back and forth, easy sewing. Go back down through the V, scoop a stitch from below, grab this side one, they get a little stretched out there at the top, go back down, scoop, and then I'm going to unpin this. You can use actual sewing pins too, I just had these conveniently here, so I'm going to grab up and back down through this corner, and I'm going to secure that really nicely on the back because I want that to stay flat. But then, yeah, that's really all there is to it. And then this baby's done. I'm so excited. This is a fun one. Thank you so much for knitting along with me.